What's up, guys? Yuri here, episode 25, better than yesterday. Today we're going to discuss how not to get sick, or if you are get sick, how to get over it. As you may know or may not know, I hate being sick, so I learned ways to avoid that, and if I do get sick, how to speed up the process of getting better. Also, if you're not aware of this, I like to do things the holistic way, and that is staying away from all the drugs. So I like to heal myself through food. Firstly, how do we get sick? We get sick by not being able to fight off the bacteria or viruses, and that is our immune system is not efficient enough. So the best way to get over getting sick is not to get sick in the first place. That is the best way, is the prevention. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways how to do preventative stuff, and the preventative stuff is the same exact thing that will help you get better and recover faster from the actual sickness as well. So preventative, you want to be getting enough sleep, which is at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep, and if you are sick, you're going to be forced to sleep, and that is what sickness does. It kind of forces you to slow down and pretty much stay in bed, recover, drink a lot, and that's it. So sleeping, very important that you have that. If you feel like you're getting sick, or if you feel like you're having a stressful work day, if you're having too much travel before work, then focus on sleep. That is the main thing you need to be focusing on. Next thing you need to be focusing on is nutrition. If you have your nutrition on lockdown, again, eating every 3 to 5 hours, all the basic stuff. Again, follow that link and follow the basics. And then again, hydration, very important. Drink half your body weight in ounces of water. The one trick that I like to use that helps out tremendously, and that is my go-to drug choice, if you want to say, but it's a food, and that is orange juice. And I'm talking about fresh squeezed orange juice. I'm not talking about that store-bought nonsense that maybe at one point it was fresh squeezed, but it was sitting around in a tanker for a year before it was actually put into a container, before it was refrigerated for a month, before you actually bought it and start drinking it. So what you're drinking is essentially orange water with a couple of chemicals added to it that make it orange and orange juice-like. What I'm talking about is fresh squeezed orange juice. And let me demonstrate what I mean by that. Here's what I have, a cut orange. Here's what I have, an empty glass. You take orange and you squeeze it into the glass, being very careful not to splash yourself because you're doing it on video. And here you get very nicely fresh squeezed orange juice. Now this is not a lot. I actually have a juicer to do this, so that's not a wasted orange. I'm gonna get to a juicer and get a lot more orange out of it. Tastes awesome. This is fresh squeezed orange juice. Everything else that you guys are getting that is not fresh squeezed and that was not made that same day, it's kind of a waste of money, and in my opinion, it's actually doing a lot more harm than you think. Why is orange juice so good? You can only eat so many oranges to begin with, right? So you can only eat 1, 2 oranges and then you're kind of full. In the orange juice, in the orange juice glass in 16 ounces or 18 ounces or 32 ounces, you could be eating a lot more oranges per glass. And that is the goal. You want to get a lot more oranges in because then you get a lot more vitamin C in. Also, oranges are very good because it has fructose and glucose in it, so it doesn't spike up your blood sugar as much, and that way you can kind of sip throughout the day or take it down a little bit. You don't want to be chugging orange juice, you just want to sip through it throughout the day, and you can maintain your blood sugar levels fairly elevated the same level, so you don't have any spikes of blood sugar, you don't have any cortisol spike, and that way you're good to go. You could also, what I like to do with my orange juice, I like to put a little bit of sodium in it, which is salt, and that helps me because when you are getting sick, you are sweating things out, you're losing sodium, you're losing magnesium, you're losing potassium, you're losing all those essential minerals, so you want to add that back in, and with the sodium, you don't want to add too much where your orange juice tastes nasty, but just a little pinch here and there helps out with getting the sodium back. Now, this is what I call the golden elixir. This thing is amazing. If you don't believe it, unless you really had fresh squeezed orange juice, you might hate the store-bought one, I suggest you go out, get a little juicer, or go and find someone where they can freshly squeeze juice for you. It's amazing. Once you have that, you'll never go back to store-bought. You'll never look at it, you'll never taste it. Don't ever feed that to your kids, it's disgusting. I don't know if I had sold this enough for you. I should be a spokesman for orange juice right now, or oranges. And just test it out, see how you like it, give me your feedback, and I'm telling you guys will feel miraculous just by doing that. Also, you get a spike of vitamin C like crazy, because you get a lot more than you can from just eating oranges. So lots of benefits, very little downside that I've found for myself personally. If for some reason you're allergic to oranges, don't do it. I don't know what else to say about that one. Another thing that is a good recipe that a lot of people could follow is chicken bone broth. Now, I'm saying chicken bone broth, not chicken noodle soup, because I tend to stay away from grains. And another thing that I've found is that when you are sick, the last thing you want to do is add grains in. That's what your body's kind of craving. It's kind of craving sugary stuff. So when it is craving sugary stuff, you can give it orange juice, and that's when you start replenishing. You know, you're getting the hydration out of it, you're getting vitamin C out of it, and you're getting all the good nutrients out of it. Again, I don't do the grains, so I don't do the noodles, but if you want to do chicken noodle soup, it's good. The reason why the chicken bone broth works so well is A, you're getting the meat in there, you're getting good hydration from the liquid, and you're getting a lot of good amino acids, and the bone broth is very, very healthy for you. Again, add a little bit of salt to that because you are losing that when you're sick. And you also need that. This is everything applies for being healthy and how to be preventative and how to get over being sick fast. And again, sleep. I'm gonna stress that again. You'll notice that when you are sick, that's the only thing you're doing. You're sleeping and you may be eating a bit of soup. You're sleeping, eating a little bit of soup, or drinking a little bit of water, drinking tea, whatever. That is my go-to things. The main thing is be preventative. Do not get sick in the first place. I'm not gonna say wash your hands and whatnot. If you have strong enough immune system, you will not get sick. Last time I was sick was 5 or 6 years ago, and that is because I had wisdom teeth coming out, and that's why I kept getting sick, because I wasn't able to eat. My immune system was down, I wasn't able to sleep. So everything kind of works together. I'm talking a little faster right now because look at that, just took a sip of orange juice and I already got all this energy. I'm also getting excited because I hate being sick, and this is a topic that is going to be coming up left and right. You're going to see people getting sick, and apparently this is the sick season. And again, there's no sick season. It's just you are more tired, you're not getting enough sun, and maybe you're not eating fresher fruits anymore, and you are surrounded by a lot more bacteria, so you need to have a better immune system. The better immune system you have, the more you can be preventative. And it's not common. A lot of people think that it's common to get a cold or 2 or 3 colds every winter. If you do that, that means your immune system is compromised. If you can go for 1 winter, 2 winters, 3 winters without getting sick, that is a good immune system. And I'm talking about even the sniffles. If you do get sick, you want to get recovered within 2 to 3 days naturally. And that is how you know that you're able to put up a good fight. Sometimes it's unavoidable where you lose enough sleep or whatever, the stress at work or not getting the good quality meals. It happens. Just as soon as you feel something, start sleeping more, getting that OJ in, chicken bone broth, that's it. Hey, if you know of anyone who might be getting sick, share that with them. If you like it, like this. If you don't like it, comment, feedback, let me know. I'm always looking to get better, so let me know what to do. Better than yesterday. Take care, guys. Be good. What up, guys? Yuri here. Episode 25. Better than yesterday. Today, we're going to discuss why I hate.